So 2 weeks ago, I set myself the challenge of growing a page on Instagram from 0 to 10,000 followers in 30 days or less, and documenting the entire thing here on YouTube for you all to see, going through not only like the in-depth analytics of the page, but how I'm growing it, how I plan to monetize it, and how you guys can do the exact same to get results on Instagram. Because I feel like nowadays there's so many videos that are like tutorials on how to grow or how to monetize or how to do this stuff here, but no one's actually doing it. They're just telling you, they're speaking to a camera like I am, and they're just saying, oh, this is good, but they're not actually putting it into practice and showing you real results. So that's what I'm doing here. Subscribe if you want to see the future videos, and smash a like button if you enjoy this video. So, to be completely honest, the past week hasn't been super exciting on the page. It's been business as usual. We have passed 4,000 followers on the page halfway through the challenge, so I'm pretty happy with that, as the first 5K are the hardest. But aside from that, it's pretty much been the same as the previous week. We continued posting a couple times a day with good content targeted towards our right audience. We were using good hashtags. We were doing all of this here. We were tagging our photos in different locations. We were consistent on the stories, and our page grew because of that. We grew up to over 4,000 followers. Some of our posts even started doing well and getting 500, 600, 700 likes. So I was super happy with that. We're averaging about 5 to 10% engagement on posts, so that is awesome. But let's dive into the account so you can see the results on the numbers and have a look at things. As we can see here, diving into the page, 4,250 followers. I'm going to go through the audience, show you how much we've grown each day. Some days, as you can see, we've done well. We've grown a couple hundred. Some days we've grown up to 500. Those are big days there. Very, very good. We had a couple posts go well, do very well on the page, which contributed to that. And again, I'm going to just scroll down to the audience so you can see we've got a very, very high quality audience. Pretty much everyone is between 18 and 35, mostly in the US. So it's a super monetizable audience. Now diving into the posts to show you the likes. And the reason I go and look at them here, by the way, as opposed to like scrolling through my feed, is because I'm in New Zealand. I've got the update. You cannot see the like count. So I'd have to individually go down and look at all the likes for you. It's just too much time. So that's why I dive in here. You can see some of our posts are starting to hit 500, 600 likes. Most of them are hitting 200 to 300, which is pretty good for 4,000 followers. So I'm pretty happy with all of that so far. Now I'm going to dive into the story and show you the actual day-by-day growth. As you know, there was the first 7 days. So after 7 days, we hit 1,700, and now we're at 4,200. So we've gained 2,500 followers in week 2 after getting 1,700 in week 1. And I predict that in week 3, we'll probably get 3,000 to 4,000, I would say, which is a very nice number. So we're scrolling through these here. You can see each day gets a bit bigger, growing anywhere from 200 to 300. Things are going very nicely. And then by day 14, 4,112. Also on top of this, I just wanted to show you I just about cancelled the recording, but I just wanted to show you the activity on the page, which basically goes and shows you the analytics of the interactions, getting about 10,000 people per week viewing the page. And as you saw there, we had 300 clicks to the bio. So if you came from this Instagram, if you came from IG with Josh, that's how you found this video. I just want you to leave something in the comments and say that you came from that page. That's how you found me. Because that'd be awesome if some of you found me doing a challenge by actually seeing that challenge firsthand, as opposed to being someone from my Facebook or from my other Instagram pages. So what can you learn from what we've done this week? Going from 1,700 followers to 4,200. The main thing we've done is stick consistent. So we've been consistent with the posts, we've been consistent with the hashtags, we've been consistent with responding to comments, we've been consistent on the stories, and I've been consistently also getting a few shout outs. Now, I know a lot of you keep commenting about this. You keep going on, oh my God, Josh, you're getting shout outs from X, Y, Z, or you're getting shout outs from this person here. And they're only actually coming from a couple pages, and none of them are pages that I own. So I'm not leveraging my own accounts. What these are is they're coming from different people that I work with. And there are different ways you can get free promotions from these pages or any pages out there. It's called providing value. Because at the end of the day, these influencers, you need to pay them something to get a shout out. So one, you can pay them money. You can just send them PayPal, $20, $50, $100, whatever it might be for the promotion. The second thing you can do is provide them value. If they have a course, you can go and sell a course for them, which they might then give you 5 or 6 shout outs. The other thing you could do is you could get them a client. If they're a web designer, you can reach out to a bunch of people, get them a client, and in return, they might give you a few promotions. There are a ton of different things that you can do to get large pages to promote you. That's essentially what I've been doing to get free promotions from different pages. And I've been doing this for years. I've done this for like 3-4 years on different pages to get promotions. So there's a lot of strategies you can do around that. Now, going into the monetization side of things, I have not yet started monetizing this page. I will probably thinking more about it, start doing this in the future. But one thing I've noticed is I've got a ton of people DMing me. So over the next week, I will probably start responding to all these DMs about people wanting to grow their page, people wanting to monetize their page. And I'm probably going to start offering either coaching or send them to a course that they can get, which will teach them how to crush it on Instagram. I do have one, but it's not quite finished. So over the next week, that's what I'm going to be focused on, is responding to all those DMs and closing a couple sales, as well as growing the page more with consistency, and potentially might even use my story strategy, which I'm going to be talking about on YouTube next week. So be sure to see that, to maybe close a few sales. And so I'm going to start monetizing this very, very softly. I'm not going to be doing any posts on my feed, and I'm going to show you guys the entire journey there. The other cool thing which I've noticed is I've had a bunch of larger pages reaching out to me. Like I've had maybe 5 to 10 pages between 50 and 200K message me, and they're like super intrigued as to how we've been growing fast and getting good engagement, and people that are curious about the bio because they see that I run a successful business and they want to learn how. So I'm going to potentially be doing something with these pages that are, there's about 5 to 10 between 50 and 150K. And I'm going to help them and see what sort of results I can get, helping them monetize their pages and earning a commission for doing so. So I might help someone make $2,000 from a story post, and then maybe they will give me $1,000 or $1,000 worth of promotion or something along those lines, where I'll most likely go for a commission rather than shout outs, because I prefer the $1,000. But that's something interesting that you're going to see in the next series episode of this, is basically me starting to help people monetize and starting to make a bit of money from the page. So if you're not already subscribed, make sure you subscribe so you can see that video. Lastly, I just want to say, if you want to grow your Instagram, pick a specific niche, put out content that solves problems for your specific audience, be super consistent with your posting at least once a day, make sure your content's really, really beautiful, network as much as you can, do cross promotions with other people, and just stick at it for a sustained period of time. If you do this and you also provide value to influencers to get some free promotions, you will grow your page just like we've been doing. And then once you hit 5K, 10K, you can start monetizing it and making a good income. So if you guys have any suggestions for the series that you want to see me do, anything you want to see me try, any myths you want me to bust, leave them in the comments below and I will get back to you with my answers to all of those. And hopefully you guys have an awesome day. But before we go here, make sure if you're not already subscribed, you subscribe below. You go ahead, smash the subscribe, leave a like, and comment where you found this video. Was it in your YouTube suggested? Did you come from Facebook? Did you find me on this Instagram page? Was it organically through my YouTube channel? Maybe you already subscribed and you just saw this pop up. Let me know how you found this video and I'll reply to you all. And again, if you have any video suggestions, feel free to leave them in the comments. End of week 2, halfway through the challenge, 4,200 followers. I think next week we should be about 7,500 to 8,000. I'm not sure, and probably make $500 to $1,000 from the page as well. So it'll be super interesting to see how that all pans out and the results we get there. So be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so that you can actually see the video when it goes live and you don't miss it. But without further ado, see you guys later. If you want to follow me on Instagram, that'll be linked in the comments below. It's simply at Josh Ryan. See ya.